Hi, first grade. Guess what? The mailman just brought my book, so I'm so excited. Now I get to read it to you before you do your art. It's called Why is the Statue of Liberty Green? And you all get a front row seat. Why is the Statue of Liberty green? All right, table of contents. We're going to visit the Statue of Liberty. Chapter 2 is Inside the Pedestal, and Chapter 3, The Big Climb. Chapter 1, A Visit to the Statue of Liberty. Our class is going on a field trip. Mrs. Bolt makes us guess where. What's green and as tall as a 22-story building, she asks. A dinosaur? Shouts Elijah. A green skyscraper? Guesses Elizabeth. We're going to visit the Statue of Liberty, Mrs. Bolt says. What does liberty mean? Kiara asks. Mrs. Bolt answers, liberty means freedom. The Statue of Liberty stands in New York Harbor. Smaller copies of the statue stand in cities around the world, from Paris, France, to Buenos Aires, Argentina, to Fargo, North Dakota. We take a ferry to Liberty Island. We meet Ranger Alicia at the flagpole. She teaches visitors about the monument. The Statue of Liberty was a gift from France to the United States, she tells us. It was a symbol of friendship. Workers in France spent 9 years building it. Wow, 9 years. A gift? Asked Allie. How would you wrap a present that big? Ranger Alicia says, workers took the statue apart and put it in 214 boxes. A ship carried the boxes to New York in 1885. A symbol is something that stands for something else. The Statue of Liberty stands for freedom. Wow, 214 boxes. That'd be quite a gift. We walk to the front of the Statue of Liberty. The statue sits on a huge base. Ranger Alicia calls it the pedestal. The pedestal is 154 feet tall. The statue is 151 feet tall. Together they are 305 feet tall. That is as long as a football field. We learn that American workers built the base. A woman named Emma Lazarus wrote a poem about the Statue of Liberty, Ranger Alicia says. Her poem inspired thousands of Americans to donate money to build the pedestal. Then workers put the statue back together on the base. The Statue of Liberty opened to visitors in 1886. That's before my grandma was born. Chapter 2, Inside the Pedestal. Next, we go inside the pedestal. It's like a museum. Oh no, says Ella. Did the torch fall down? Ranger Alicia says, this is the old torch. Workers put up a new torch. She says the new flame is covered in real gold. Lights reflect off the shiny surface. At night, the flames can be seen out at sea from as far as 12 miles away. Wow, that's further than you can hear a lion's roar. We look at a copy of the statue's face. The nose is taller than we are. The Statue of Liberty is made of copper like a penny, Ranger Alicia tells us. But pennies are brown, says Maria. The statue looks green. Right, Ranger Alicia, says Ranger Alicia. The statue was coppery brown when it was new. Rain, wind, and the sun slowly changed the color to green. The green layer is called a patina. It forms when copper mixes with water and changes into a mineral called malachite. And at the end of this book, it shows you how to turn a penny green with an experiment. Chapter 3, The Big Climb. Time to go up the stairs. We climb up 156 steps to the top of the pedestal. My legs are so tired, says Tony. Sculptor Frederick Auguste Bartoli designed the statue. A man named Gustave Eiffel built the frame. He is famous for building the Eiffel Tower in Paris. Tour Eiffel in Paris. We look up, way up, inside the statue. You can see the steel frame, points out Ranger Alicia. The frame is kind of like Lady Liberty's bones. It holds her up. Let's go outside. I can see New York City, Michael shouts. The statue's full name is Liberty Enlightening the World. People also call it Lady Liberty. That's the one I've heard, Lady Liberty. Ranger Alicia points out Ellis Island. People who sailed to the United States used to stop there when they first arrived. These new Americans sailed past the statue on their way. It was one of the first things they saw, she says. She seems to be welcoming them to their new home. Wow. July 4th. Can we go up in the crown? Marcus asks. Not this time, said Mrs. Bolt. Visitors to the crown need special tickets. Andrea said, my cousin went up in the crown. She said it was as high as the clouds. Ranger Alicia says there are 377 spiral steps up and down again. The Statue of Liberty holds a tablet that reads, July 4th, 1776, the date of American independence. Those are Roman numerals on there. We climb back down the steps. Our field trip is almost done. What did we tell Ranger Alicia? Mrs. Bolt asks. Thank you, Ranger Alicia, we shout. As we sail away, Mrs. Bolt says, the Statue of Liberty is a symbol of freedom. What does freedom mean to you? Going to the park without my brother, says Sarah. Eating whatever kind of ice cream I want, Tim says. On the way home, we stop for ice cream. We hold up our cones, just like Lady Liberty's torch. That's funny. About 3.5 million people visit the Statue of Liberty every day. Oh, every year, sorry. Every year. So 3.5 million every year. That's a lot of people. All right, so here is the recipe for how to turn pennies green. It says the Statue of Liberty is made of copper. And when it was new, it was the color of a penny, and weather caused its green layer to form over time. You can change pennies to match the Statue of Liberty. You will need a glass or plastic bowl, a half a cup of vinegar, 2 teaspoons salt, plastic or wooden spoon, several pennies, and paper towels. You mix the vinegar and salt in the bowl with a spoon. You put the pennies in the bowl and let them sit for 10 minutes. You use the spoon to take the pennies out and place them on a paper towel to dry. Check the pennies after an hour. The green layer that forms on the pennies is called a patina. And then over here are some good glossary words. Copper is a reddish-brown metal. Liberty means freedom. A monument is a statue or building that honors a person or event. Patina is a green layer that collects on the surface of copper or bronze. A pedestal is a base under a statue. Reflect means to shine back light that hits the surface. Spiral is winding in a curve. Symbol is something that stands for something else. And a tablet is a flat piece of stone. The Statue of Liberty stands tall on Liberty Island. All right. I hope you enjoyed that story as much as I did. I really liked it. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.